Man, when Pete Clover coming back, I'm saying. We've got a new trailer for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. It says, watch the latest Xenoverse 3 footage and prepare for the ultimate battle experience. Xenoverse 3 lands on the PS5, Xbox Series, and Steam in 2027. Let's see what it's hidden for. Is this the arena brawler that's gonna change the game?
You there, is my voice reaching your ears? You have been summoned.
Hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube.
Far, far away.
I almost choked on my water. This nigga in the chat said this is the GTA 6 of anime games, bro. What the fuck? This really is their GTA 6. Niggas, all niggas who don't shower and they never had a girlfriend, come to the front. Every nigga on earth wearing a Vegeta Batman pink shirt, come to the front. This y'all GTA 6.
Who are you and what are you doing here? Do you
okay, voice sync's already off. Let's go.
I mean, do you even know where you are? And it's not like you or I have any lead, so why not join the GS squad?
Hey, you! Keep your hands off that, you dirty thief!
Not him dressed as Yamcha.
And you're finished.
Hey, hold up. This shit ashy as hell. Let me find the YouTube version. My bad, y'all. Wait, is this, did I save it? Oh no, that's a preview video. We're gonna go into that next. Xenoverse 3 trailer. I fucking hate Twitch. I mean Twitter. I just be saving shit. That shit ashy as hell. Update your player, Elon. Yeah, that's much better. I think that with Sparking Zero for real, then people realized the game was pure ass. Yeah, but is anybody gonna give an apology to me? Let's talk about that, huh? I was on the forefront of calling that shit ass.
Who are you and
got a lot of slander for it. I'm never wrong. I don't say never. I'm rarely wrong. I'm usually just 10 steps ahead of you fuck niggas, boy.
Do you know what brought you here and where you came from? I mean, do you even know where you are?
I've been hating on that shit.
Not like you or I have any lead, so why not join the GS squad?
Hey, you! Keep your hands off that, you dirty thief! Move one more.
Yo, are the voices supposed to be out of sync? What the fuck?
And you're finished. I'll knock you right into next week, do you hear me?
So,
what are these voiceovers?
will you fight with us for the sake
Shout out to Darkcon with the super chat. Appreciate you.
of world peace? You still don't know much about this world, right? Well, I want to test you with a special mission. Bulma and I talked it over, and we have decided that you will enroll in a school. There, you will learn more about this world.
Xenoverse Academia. Oh, shit. My Sand Hero Academia.
It's nice to meet you both. I'm Lilica.
I'm calling it right now. There will be zero effort put into the fucking animations in this story mode. Look at this shit, bruh.
It's nice.
What the fuck is this? Look at and these anime niggas are gonna eat this shit up. This is why y'all deserve less. This shit sucks, man. I'm gonna forever shit on these anime niggas. You anime niggas are the nerd, dusty, musty ass, no girlfriend, wife having ass version of Madden niggas, bruh. You pay for more and you get less, man.
To meet you both. I'm Lilica. Hey everyone.
You deserve this failure.
To see new faces in this class.
This is about to go diamond too. It is. It's gonna sell like hotcakes.
Punk, what do you think you're staring at?
Hey, buddy.
We'll see who's laughing in a minute.
Time to roll out! We're the GS squad, champions of justice.
Okay, some
Suit up! Time to show me.
poses.
Heroes away! Heroes like us never lose. Right, trusty sidekick?
I feel some weird connection between us.
Good! Now release!
I believe you can handle it.
Transforming into another being. Impossible.
We can win if we work together.
called sexual tension. I'm not gonna hold you. This trailer is just, it's losing me, man. It's losing my interest. I don't want to come across as a hater for the sake of being fair. Like, is anybody genuinely interested in this shit? And if you are, why? Because this trailer is losing me. Yeah, I was disappointed. Can I ask you why were you disappointed? I don't know why it's fucking funny. I just couldn't believe, man. I couldn't believe they put out another shitty arena brawler. Like, you're really so shocked.
Amazing.
The voice awakens.
Do it. You can win this. I know it.
You've grown strong. You might even have more potential than Gohan.
Whoa! Do you feel that power?
Take your time. Just focus on giving it everything you've got.
Challenging us was your first mistake. It'll also be your last.
I'll give it this much. It looks like there's an original story here. I'll give it that much. For me, I would have to wait and see some reviews. It looks like they're trying somewhat. It's just, do they execute it correctly?
A superhero never turns their back on a person in need. Right, side?
How many times are we gonna do this song and dance?
Today begins the first chapter of our heroic saga.
Bandai Namco gonna fly out all the same creators. They gonna play this shit early. They gonna drop their videos. They gonna say this is the greatest fucking Dragon Ball game of all time. Anime niggas, they Batman pink t-shirts and they Saiyan armor gonna be tingling. Mainly because they haven't watched it since they bought it, but they sure it's gonna start tingling and they're gonna be like, oh man, my favorite YouTuber said that shit is crazy. So it's gonna be, then it's gonna come out and he's gonna pay it for 2 months and get off. You said it's already happening. It's crazy. There's a preview video from IGN. It's only 8 minutes long, so let's see what they have to say about it and see if it's changed or not. Why you keep hitting me? Are you hungry? You hungry? You already went outside, so we're not doing that. You just want attention.
Hard as it is to believe, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is 10 years old this year. That's a long time to support anything, but Xenoverse 2 is one of those rare games that found a community that stuck with it. Nothing lasts forever though. Xenoverse 3 is looking to shake things up by moving the series to age 1000. At SGF, I got to play Xenoverse 3 and talk with producer Masayaki Hirano about age 1000, making a brand new Xenoverse game after 10 years, and
Xenoverse community gonna get on you for that one?
So damn messy. Turns out,
I don't care. I do not care about you anime niggas getting mad at me. There's nothing. Listen, we're on year 18. If there's anything that's been proven, you bitch ass niggas can't cancel me because I don't do nothing problematic. At bare minimum, people hate me because my opinions on fucking video games. But like, that's not a reason I hate somebody. You can disagree with me. Niggas want to get on the internet and fight me about my opinion on a fucking shitty 3D arena anime brawler that you played already. Why don't you go fight a bar of soap, nigga? Why don't you go to the store and fight some fucking Irish Spring? Get in that aisle. Let's do that, because your Batman shirt stinks. Niggas sitting at their house dressed like the Great Sandman with a fucking dingy do-rag on playing it. I can't wait to play this shit, bro. It's the same shit as Sparking Zero. I will flame you niggas forever, bro. I like anime, I like video games, but that's not an excuse not to be a dynamic person, not to take a shower, go outside, exercise, and fucking socialize. Fuck your couch, you bitch-ass niggas.
like almost all things Dragon Ball, there's a reason.
Y'all can get this work.
Character select. Earthling or Saiyan. Now, normally I'd pick a Saiyan. I mean, who doesn't love your hair getting progressively bigger and more yellow as you power up? Am I right? But for this demo, I played an Earthling. Can't win them all, I suppose. But there I was in age 1000, in the most cluttered room.
You said, what a string of words.
Books and magazines everywhere, half-unpacked cardboard boxes atop plastic tubs, a sofa smack in the middle of it, and a desk and computer sitting next to what looks like one of the pods that...
Sparking Zero wasn't asked, the community baited ass. Thank you for proving my point that y'all niggas stink. Literally and figuratively. You literally and figuratively stink. You don't bathe, and you got bad attitudes. Thank you for confirming that.
Vegeta and Nappa arrived in during the Saiyan saga. Listen, I'm a pack rat, I get it. But man, it looks like my girl never got done unpacking, or maybe never even started. No time to tidy things up though. I had a mission, which meant heading down to the lobby and outside to meet up with my team. Along the way, I saw old favorites like Trunks, Natch, if you know anything about the Xenoverse lore, and Vegeta from the Saiyan arc. Maybe he was there to get his pod back, who knows. Either way, he was sure to let me know that helping me was less work than carrying back my body bag.
Ain't no voice acting. I'm not gonna lie. She kind of thick, but that's not the point. I'm getting Junk Force vibes. Y'all remember the way they did the story? Like, I mean, the animations look better, but remember the way they did the story with Jump Force? Where fucking like they were just walking around and you were just talking to NPCs and shit. I'm kind of getting the same vibe.
Rude. I also got to walk around the city a bit. One of the coolest things about Dragon Ball is its malleability. It can be just about anything it wants. But what does it mean to jump ahead that far in time? What might a Xenoverse game set in the far future be like? What would it allow the player to do? Hirano tells me that a lot of that comes from...
Oh shit, hold up, chat. Hold up, breaking news, the NBA on fire. ESPN tweeted 15 minutes ago, the Charlotte Hornets are engaged in LaMelo Ball trade talks as multiple teams strongly pursue the star guard. Holy cannoli. What team is he gonna go to? Imagine if he would have went to fucking Golden State. That would have been crazy. They picked James Wiseman instead. Ain't that crazy? That nigga a rapper though. Miami? Miami can't get LaMelo. They don't have the assets to get that. What is Miami gonna give up? They just got Giannis. That'd be a crazy that would be a crazy duo, LaMelo, Giannis, and Bam. But like they don't have the assets to get that. LaMelo being traded for Ja,
and came up with the setting.
Going from one hell to another.
Xenoverse has always been about doing something new with Dragon Ball, so Age 1000 seemed like a good fit. But the team had to do a lot of work to make that a reality. While they didn't communicate with Toriyama directly, they did spend a lot of time talking.
LaMelo and Ant. That would be a nasty duo. The Timberwolves would be nasty.
Some documentation, and figuring out how things worked and what they were and were not allowed to do. Hirano told me that they wanted to get as close to that vision as they could with Xenoverse 3.
Rolling with Brett.
Once I was on my mission, joined up with characters like Brett, who you might have seen in the trailers, it was time for some classic Xenoverse action. I was in a kind of icy canyon, full of enemies who wanted nothing more than to make sure my team and I would need the Dragon Balls if we wanted to keep.
Yeah, I'll give it to them. Like, at bare minimum, it looks like they're trying to do like an original story. The question is whether or not it's good, though.
Breathing. I won't lie to you, it's been a hot second since I've played Xenoverse 2, but it's just one of those games you jump back into. It didn't take long before I was flying into enemies at full speed, hitting them with a good old-fashioned combo, and canceling that into one of my special moves, like the Kamehameha or Kaioken combo that broke Nappa's back. It was fast and snappy and felt pretty slick.
Open world flying confirmed. And we fighting Apple.
If you've ever played any of the Xenoverse games, you'll be right at home, but it's easy to pick up and play even if you haven't, or haven't in a while. While I was taking out mooks, I got to play with a couple of Xenoverse 3's new additions. First, there are ultimate attacks. These aren't new exactly, but I did get to try out a crazy strong Kamehameha that lets you target multiple guys at once, and then unleash the power of the Kame style in a grand fashion.
Oh my god, what was that frame rate? Whoa.
When you've got a group of baddies that absolutely positively has to die in Xenoverse 3, accept no substitutes. Perhaps less flashy, but no less exciting, is the Soul Assist, which allows you to call on...
Alright, buddy, I'm done. This is the last one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You gotta get a job.
A character to help you out. My Soul Assist was Vegeta from the Saiyan saga. Turns out his talk about teaming up wasn't just for show. When I called him in, he'd appear and we'd team up for a two-person Gallic gun. Rad. Naturally, all of this stuff is on a cooldown timer/meter because video games
no,
are
thank
only
you.
allowed to
No,
be
thank
fun
you.
sometimes, but it does rule
Bye-bye.
when you pull one of these techniques off, and it's especially useful against bigger enemies. Once all the mooks in my ice canyon were dealt with, it was time for the...
Yo, why does it sound like he's saying a slur, bro? Who are the fucking mooks? This man said, "What's up with the mooks?" Whoa.
Broly himself. You ever had a boy, I sure am glad I'm not alone in this fight against the boss moment? Yeah? Well, that's Broly. Super Broly, not the one from...
So raid bosses?
Anyway, Broly's how you'd figure. He likes to form this big energy field around himself and shoot ki blasts everywhere. Hard to dodge unless you find the sweet spot amidst his barrage, or hide behind one of the big ice shards conveniently placed around the environment. That works great until Broly remembers he's Broly, and his ki blasts break through the thing, but hey, them's the breaks. Otherwise, he does Broly things, shoots giant energy...
Saw a Perspective 3 trade with LaMelo to the T-Wolves, Gobert to the Celtics, and Derek White and Sam Hauser to the Hornets, I mean. I don't see that trade happening. That would make the Hornets significantly worse. Why would the Hornets trade LaMelo for fucking Derek White?
Waves from his mouth, smashes you into the ground, and flings you.
I don't believe that. That's Twitter niggas.
Oh, and he blocks by crossing his arms and staring at you. It's a nice touch.
Yeah, that trade is cheeks.
When he's not doing that, or shooting energy blasts, your job is to get in his face and give him the business. And that's where Xenoverse 3's other cool new twist comes in play. The tricking question is called Soul Switch, which does exactly what it sounds like as your character pulls a blue flame into their chest and transforms into another character,
he's not a GM?
with all their wonderful toys.
I find it interesting that they're even shopping him around because they just had a breakout season. So, like, in my head, I was thinking the Hornets were going to take another step this year, especially with Con Knipple on the team. He's only going to get better. I would say they need to upgrade and probably get rid of Miles Bridges, but I feel like they have a good young core. Like, they should keep the team together. I'm confused why they would want to trade him away.
This time around, I got Trunks, and if you're watching this, you probably know all of them by heart. Burning Attack, it's there. The slick sword.
Mark Stein says the Wolves and the Raptors are the front runners. Yep. I would want him to go to the Wolves then. That would be fun to watch.
Tossing a dude into the air and then hitting him with a massive.
Shout out to JG with the big raid.
Soul Switch is a neat mechanic. It lets you be in the world with your own.
We don't mind taking LaMelo. Y'all need everything.
Character to not only power you up when you need it, but live out what it's like to be that character for a while. Pretty neat, and it works pretty well against old Broly. After a little back and forth that involved me saving one of my characters, come on, Brett, you can do better. Broly finally.
I don't know, man. I don't know, chat. This game is just not doing it for me, man. I don't know.
He went down.
I didn't know you had that kind of power.
I felt like I had a decent idea of what Xenoverse 3 was, but I still had more questions. How do you add stuff like Soul Switch and Soul Assist and the H1000 setting and keep Xenoverse feeling like Xenoverse? According to Hirano, it came down to being in dialogue with the community, seeing how they'd played the series.
Maybe it could be fun playing. Does this have co-op, or are these just AI? Like, maybe this could be fun running levels with friends, like in the story mode.
To do in that world. Ultimately, he told me Xenoverse 3 was built around three core.
Shout out to Booty Gorilla with the
story,
super chat.
The new characters, and customizability. Speaking of customization, Hirano told me that he thinks there's a level of customization in Xenoverse 3 that wasn't in the original games, and the team got there by approaching it with a different mindset. For the first few
co-op,
games, they
okay.
focused on making things as balanced as possible, but as Hirano noted, once people figure out what the optimal answer is, that becomes how most people do it. In Xenoverse 3, they really wanted to focus on customization and offering players a lot of different strategies, so they could build the teams they enjoyed and play how they liked. I'm looking forward to digging that in the future, but I had one more question. One more thing that was bothering me. Why was my character's room so messy? The question got a laugh, but I also learned a little more about Xenoverse 3 as a result. Hirano assured me that the room would be tidied up over time, and Koa, the robot
Them saying the focus wasn't balanced and it was customization, I'd be worried.
that hangs out there, would help. But he also told me that the idea was Xenoverse 3 was
co-op,
to really
then.
immerse players into that world, and there were
Who the
story
fuck
reasons
cares?
that the room
Yeah,
was
I
so
agree.
messy. Turns out your room
Just trying to
is
fill that
actually
word count.
Bulma's room / office / storage unit. So the room may be a mess, but it's really not your fault. Makes sense to me. Xenoverse 3 already seems full of potential and fun new ideas for the series, but I know I'll be paying attention to that room as I get more time with it. I may just be an Earthling in Age 1000, but I do want to live in a nice space. That's one of the things that's always true, no matter what year it is, even if you are palling around with Goku and the gang.
Now's our chance!
For more, check out our previews of Ace Combat 8 and Final Fantasy Resonance, and for everything else in the world of gaming, keep it here at IGN.
So usually with these previews, they'll kind of give an idea of how they feel about the game. I feel like in this preview, he didn't, which this is a red flag. I feel like by the end of these previews, most of the time, they'll be like, I really like what I played, but until we get the full game, it's hard to give a full judgment. At the end of this video, he was just like, all right, see you later. For more, keep it your IG. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. I get the vibe. It was just kind of like, it's something to play. Like, he didn't really give an opinion on the preview, bro. That's fucking funny, man. Oh, shit. I don't know about this one, chat. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it, man. If you told me this was DBZ Kakarot, I would have believed you. Dragon Ball Acid Flip. Let's go. That's fucking funny. If you're into the modding scene, a modder did what PlayStation didn't and adds multiplayer to The Last of Us Part 2. The original Last of Us was released in an era where every shooter imaginable, like Mass Effect 3 and Uncharted 2 and 3, were getting stuffed with PvP multiplayer modes. Though a very narrative-focused game, The Last of Us launched with a multiplayer mode, and players really took it to its unique spin on team deathmatch modes. The Last of Us Part 2 was originally going to have multiplayer, but that was removed and shifted towards being its own game. That game was never fully revealed to the public, and Naughty Dog stopped working on it in 2023. It was a blow to the fans of Last of Us, but now a modder is trying to lessen that blow. Creator Specializer has been developing a multiplayer mod for The Last of Us Part 2 since January, and on Sunday shared our best look at it yet in action. While a little rough around the edges, it still looks pretty great. Specializer showcases gameplay on custom in-progress map, and one ripped right from The Last of Us Part 2's single-player campaign. Specializer plans to release his mod in September. He has a series of videos on his channel explaining how he's been creating the mod if you want more of a peek behind the curtain. Of course, the mod will only be available to PC players. In a way, they're lucky The Last of Us Part 2 landed on PC when it did. Moving forward, Sony will no longer bring its single-player titles to PC. Interesting. Let's see. This video, 26 minutes. Let's see. I see some action. Okay, Abby confirmed for the multiplayer. We're shooting through walls, confirmed. Invincible versus Immortal gameplay dropped. Chat, I'm not playing that shit. Abby with the blicky. I mean, it's definitely a game. And there's another level right here. It's definitely a game. Off topic, but who do you think won the draft? Everybody won the draft, I'd argue. It was a lot of teams got a lot better. I wouldn't say there was so much this year. It was so much talent. It's hard to win the draft. Like last year, who won the draft is the person who got Cooper Flag. The year before that, it was the team that got Wimby. But like this year, I don't think anybody wins the draft because there's so much talent in the first round that like we really won't know until like 3 years from now down the road when we see these players develop. Yeah, they got Dylan Harper too. Yeah. The Wizards low-key look nice. I've seen some videos on the timeline of Stephen A. Smith slandering them, as well as I've seen a bunch of videos on podcasts of people that's becoming the conversation. Can they win? And it's just, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of irritates me like as a basketball fan. Maybe I'm biased because I am a Wizards fan. I'm from DC. But like I just want to see like fair commentary. And like just the conversation a lot around them is, yeah, real ball knowledge. Stephen A. Smith, it's the Wizards, they suck. I'm like, that's not a commentary. Can we talk about what's on the roster and what they could potentially do if everybody stays healthy and why? Like, they suck. I'm like, bro, you're getting paid like $100 million a year. Can you put two sentences together? Talk real hoops, fuck nigga. And to be fair, he does that shit to other teams too. I'm just like, bruh. That shit's funny like in a debate, but it's like, yeah, maybe I'm getting old. I'm like, this is not. Yeah, you could tell they don't watch basketball, basically. Hey, listen, if you want to keep up with the mod, here you go. Here's the YouTube channel. It's supposed to come out in September. He's got something. Yo, shout out to Jiggle Them Balls with the super chat. Appreciate it. The new GM been cooking for the Wizards. They've been dangerous this year. Yeah, and that's what a lot of people don't know. We have a new front office. The owner's the same, but we have a new GM, and that's why they've been moving differently. Jiggle. Why is it not shooting in the damn chat? Fucking go. For some reason, it's not sending to the chat. There we go. People need to listen to John Wall if they want actual good discussions on the Wizards. Just basketball in general. Like, can we have a fair conversation? Other news, Xbox CEO says Call of Duty is bigger than the Marvel Cinematic Universe. People shitting on the trade contract. Yeah, I saw a really good tweet. And it was comparing Austin Reeves' contract to Trae Young. And people were like, Austin Reeves' contract is they're getting paid about the same amount. Austin Reeves' contract is so good, so worth it. Austin Reeves disappeared in the fucking playoffs, bro. He didn't do shit. He's older than Trae Young. At least Trae Young took a bum-ass team to the Eastern Conference Finals. He does have his weaknesses on defense. But I'm like, you see how they talk about one player versus another? Like, I don't want to hear that shit. Yo, shout out to Psych DBZ with the super chat. Appreciate it. The parade was fire. Tight shit. Now Austin Reeves does. We'll see. Because the narrative is different when you on that baby contract. That narrative changes when you get that $100 million. He better perform next year. He better not be injured. And Mon Shepard is so important for NBA debates. Yeah, he gives good commentary. Oh boy, Terrence Ross, I think, who used to play for the Raptors. He always gives really good commentary on basketball too. There's good commentary, but a lot of the mainstream stuff just sucks. Anyways, T. Ross always talks real hoops. That's what I'm saying. Xbox CEO was just north of 100 days in office, has offered up one heck of a recent interview with Entertainment Weekly. The publication was put out a massive spread on Xbox and the first all-game covering in 2 decades. And it features an in-depth run through Asha Sharma's take on gaming, active projects, and forward-thinking thought pieces of the space. In one segment, Sharma and her leadership team were talking about the recent growth of live service adaptations, which has seen some franchises hit the big screen. Sharma ended up dropping one heck of a claim about Call of Duty during that segment. Before going any further, oh wait, I'm not reading that. Is Call of Duty bigger than the MCU? In the recent interview, the likes of Todd Howard, Matt Booty, and Asha spoke about the success of scope of live service adaptations, which have blossomed in recent years. The concept of games becoming television shows or movies is fast becoming a wildfire trend in Hollywood and beyond, so long as they make money. Matt Booty was talking about live action Gears of War movie with Adoration and Infinity Ward's Mark Grisby was gushing over the incoming Call of Duty production. I love movies, I love video games. The fact that I'm working on a franchise is working on a movie now is one of my greatest dreams. Todd Howard took the time to explain the Fallout television show is about to head to a new territory, taking players far beyond the games for the first time. And it was then confirmed that Sea of Thieves, but what did Asha say? That's what I want to fucking know. But the real kicker came when Asha addressed the future, suggesting that Xbox isn't about to go all in on film and television, but what has landed thus far is immensely promising. She then made a banger claim about Call of Duty. If you think about it, we've got the #2 show of all time on Amazon, Fallout, great show. Minecraft was top 5 in 2025, that movie sucks. Call of Duty is bigger than the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so in all measures, there's more appetite to work with us on titles than ever before. So I have to ask, do y'all agree with that? Do y'all think Call of Duty is bigger than the MCU? How is it bigger? I don't think it is. Not only do I not think it is, I don't even understand what the point of the fucking conversation is. You guys haven't put out a movie and your games suck. Modern Warfare 3 sucks. Black Ops 6 was a good shooter, but the maps suck, so it was mid. And Black Ops 7, we don't even acknowledge that game. You don't have a movie out. Now, to be fair, has the MCU been fucking up? Yeah, they've been hitting and missing. But overall, I would still say the MCU is bigger. Avengers Doomsday. The 2 biggest pieces of media this year will be Grand Theft Auto 6 and Avengers Doomsday. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know which one's going to be bigger. Avengers Doomsday will probably be the only movie in recent memory where I will be pre-ordering tickets, because I guarantee you they will be selling out within a couple hours. And then, Spider-Man. Spider-Man's going to go crazy too. A New Day or whatever that one is called, especially because the reviews are coming out. They saying that movie is one of the best MCU movies, period. I don't know what she's talking about. Call of Duty is on the decline. Call of Duty definitely had a moment where it kind of had a resurgence around like 2019 with the reboot of the Modern Warfare series. Then you have Modern Warfare 2. But since then, it's been on a steady decline. And with Black Ops 7, it's been on a steep decline. So you're not bigger than the MCU. Your console is failing. Asha, respectively, you need to focus on that. Yeah, that shit is old anymore. Call of Duty needs to be taken out in the back. There's no way we know if this movie's going to be good or not. What the fuck are you talking about? We're going to be showing up for Doctor Doom. Sea of Thieves is becoming a live-action movie. The Gears of War film apparently has a plot, and Microsoft's considering bringing the Halo TV show back. I'm not reading the rest of that. There you go. You guys want to see Sea of Thieves live-action movie? A whole lot more things could be done with the MCU. Nah, that's facts. They still have characters they sitting on. It ain't just the console that's failing, it's the company as well. Fuck no. I don't even want to play the game, so I don't care. Doesn't matter how good the game is. It's always in the top of the charts. Unfortunately, that's still not more popular than the MCU though. Who's playing this game? PlayStation niggas. PlayStation niggas love Sea of Thieves. They got their little pirate hat on. They parappa rapper the t-shirt and they go selling the 7 sheesh. Sega plans to shift to influencers after Sonic and Shinobi sales disappoint despite strong reviews. Nightmare Eclipse Gaming, shout out to you for the super chat. He said Modern Warfare 2019 got a major resurgence from the coronavirus, keeping folks inside. You know, that's fair now that I think about it, because like I didn't like that game. I didn't get why it was so popular, but now that I think about it, I did lose context. Yeah, that was during peak corona. That's probably why so many people playing that shit. In its latest business report, the Japanese publisher highlighted the two titles as games that have fallen short of its expectations, despite strong reviews from critics and users. Crossworlds, which has sold more than 1 million units at launch, has a Metacritic score of 82 and a user score of 8.6, while Shinobi has a Metacritic score of 87 and a user score of 8.3. Sega said the underperformance of the two titles highlighted a need for the company to update its sales and marketing approach. Notably, Sega plans to globalize its publishing structure and shift its focus from targeted advertising more to fandom, celebrities, and influencers. The company is planning a significant transformation in both organizational structure and mindset towards building and expanding fandom that drives sales, it said, and is focusing on the expansion of third-party recommendations, including those from influencers and users. All right, first and foremost, Sega, if you want to cut me a check, come on through. That being said, you cutting a check to influencers is not going to solve the problem. The problem is, and I've been said this shit, we are at a point where there are so many goddamn quality games coming out. People are being very picky with their money. People do not have unlimited time and unlimited money. So if 582s out of 100 released in 1 week, I cannot play them all. I don't have the time and I don't have the money. And I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how much replayability Sonic Crossworlds Racing has. That's a very niche audience. Same thing with Shinobi. It is a 2D Metroidvania game that is supposedly really good, but it's too many fucking games out here. That's really all it is. So if you pay a bunch of influencers, they're gonna get paid, but I don't know if that's gonna help with the sales. I think they need to think more about where they position their games. Sonic Crossworlds should have came out right now. Mid-June, all the way through July, there's nothing to play. You would have had a better chance of succeeding versus putting it out against a bunch of competition. I don't even know when the fuck Shinobi came out. I remember it got good reviews last year, but I don't remember when that shit came out. But yeah, cut me a check though. So Shinobi's fire, get it on sale. It got good reviews. But it's just, we're in a really weird space where like everything just cannot succeed, and you cannot blame it on, oh, it got good reviews and we advertise. You can do all the advertising you want. If people don't have the money and the time, then it doesn't matter. It's really that simple, in my opinion. Focus on making games that add, because the competition is so stiff, focus on making games that have strong replayability. If you guys want a good, matter of fact, make Sonic Adventure 3, nigga. Problem solved. That'll sell like hotcakes. We've been asking for that. We've been asking for that game for 20 years now, and they still won't make it. Yeah, it's an easy layup. Make a new Power Stone. I don't know why they made Shenmue 3. Nobody was asking for that shit besides Shenmue fans. And to be fair, there's about 15 in existence, okay? They don't exist. Get the people what they want. We don't want Sonic Frontiers 2. That game was weird. Only Sonic fans like that shit. Power Stone will go crazy right now, especially in the streamer atmosphere. Yeah, where's Jet Set Radio? I don't know why they won't make Sonic Adventure 3. I think they scared at this point. Realistic Roblox FPS made by two people hit 7 million plays, reminding us that Roblox games don't have to be terrible. One of the most popular games on Roblox right now is a multiplayer FPS with zero idle mechanics or brain rots. It's called TTK, and as of this writing, it's been played over 7 million times. TTK is the newest game from Sable Digital, a duo of Roblox devs who go by Pop-Tart Noah and Canyon Jack. It's crazy. Roblox niggas would be called Pop-Tart Noah and Canyon Jack. The first version of the game was published in April, but it blew up in a way big last year, a week after clips of its realistic death matches went viral. Man, let me see this shooter, bro. Let me see. Am I gonna play this? No, I'm not playing this shit. I never heard of this shit. Let's see. TTK Roblox gameplay. I asked everyone in this stream to follow me so that monetization can be enabled. Ain't nobody following you. The hell, fuck, nigga, get banned. Fuck your stream, bitch ass nigga. We gonna fight. Ain't nobody following you in the hell. We getting into heaven over here. I don't know. Like, you know, it's crazy. In 2026, I don't know why people use that method to try to grow their platforms. You bitch ass niggas will do everything but make good content. If you build it, they will come. It's an old saying from the fucking 80s. That's not exactly what it said in the movie. That's basically what it said. But if you build it, they will come. Why, if you are live streaming right now, why are you sitting in my stream advertising your stream? You think being annoying is how people are going to get it? Go just make good content. Learn how to use the algorithm to your advantage. Now you dead. Gotta put you on a fucking t-shirt. Let's see. All right, let's look at this shit. Make your lemonade stand, not rant about it. That's what I'm saying. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, had us.
Kind of forget that Roblox is a game engine. Like, you cannot be serious right now. What is this game? To, like, genuinely, I don't even know. If
I feel like the image looked better.
Devices can even handle
this. Look like a VR game.
Yo, Halo. Oh God.
LOL. Nothing makes someone not want to check you out. If you add in value to people's lives, they'll want to check you out. But the problem is people don't make things that add value to people's lives.
Yo, you can do so much in this game. What? Headshot.
I mean, for Roblox, this is impressive, but like, I don't know. I don't think I would try this.
Rainbow Six. I don't know what other game this kind of reminds me of, but it's definitely a shooter where you have to like do something. Like you're in a mission.
I play TTK. It feels realistic. It is impressive coming out of Roblox.
God, I have no aim. I watch this.
This is why I say, like, it's very funny when people complain they don't have nothing to play. You could play this on Roblox for free. Even if you don't have money, just download Roblox and fucking play it, you broke bitch. There's so many goddamn games to play, whether it's paid or free. If I was a kid, I'm going crazy. Game Pass, Roblox, what? Just watch out for the scary adults on there. Man, I wish we can get a new Titanfall. Facts. Let's go in the sub box. Oh, wait. Let me switch my account to my main joint. Any trailers I should be aware of. Blaze Blue, I'm good off that. Ornaria has got a gun in the ball. Y'all gonna love it. Gonna love it, bruh. I don't know. Facts, my older cousins play this with his daughter. It's so much free shit. Like, gaming doesn't have to be expensive. It's only as expensive as you want it to be. You don't gotta buy those skins, man. You don't gotta buy those skins. What's this? Malware and wallpapers. If you've seen it, it's been abused. Malware, if you're worried, facts. The issue was limited to a set of wallpapers of the application type, mainly targeting Chinese users. Application type wallpapers are turned off by default in the search. The majority of people never come across them for this reason. Even if you enabled application type wallpapers in the search in the past, there's an unskippable warning that provides a detailed explanation about the theoretical risk. Oh, so I don't have to worry about this then. Maybe I'll reinstall it then. Yo, shout out to Deodorant with the sub. Appreciate it. They still need to find a way to patch this shit out though. Shout out to the Big 10 gifted. I appreciate you. Hey, let's hit that sub goal. I appreciate the update. First reinstall, we might reinstall it. Last summer. What's this shit? Whoa. You lost control of the web browser. Demon's Night Forever. Yeah, it's mostly anime wallpapers I peeped. But I think what made me comfortable with reinstalling it is it said that by default applications are turned off, application wallpapers. I know for a fact I never turned that shit on because I've never touched the settings in the damn wallpaper engine. These niggas is freaked out at fucking Marvel Rivals. Official Aquatic Assassin Black Widow's costume. Just freaked out. Bloodstate. I think he's gotta get a life, man. Yeah, Freak Rivals, what that shit is. Impulse Early Access trailer. Let's go. Riders Republic Season 19. Who is playing that? NBA 2K26 Season 8 trailer. What? What's in that? I'm not seeing nothing interesting here. eFootball. Shout out to Jace with the sub. Appreciate it. Watch them add a beach ball minigame where every character is extra bouncy. I heard Supergirl's Basura. I'm seeing mixed reviews. This is looking a little full sale. What in the PSP am I looking at? Did you see Overwatch has a skin bundle for $90 and individual skins in the bundles are selling for $35 a pop? Nah, but it doesn't surprise me. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. You always got a choice. This is a no for me, chat. Demon's Night Fever. Full Sail freshman year. Is this a Persona game? It's not. This ain't Persona. This is Personal. Yeah, I'm good off that. Minecraft 1990X. What in the Game Boy Color? This Pokemon. Chose at least a Full Sail Senior project. It's got monster battling in it. Oh, I get it. Minecraft, Pokemon, and crafting. Oh boy. I'm good. I'm good. Blood State official gameplay trailer. Was the trailer supposed to do that? Or was that my computer? Oh no, it was okay, it was YouTube. Bruh, what is with these fucking PSP shooters, bruh? Another PSP game. You can't tell me this don't look like a fucking PSP.